a few of them are getting ready to leave, and that's when it's like time to go shopping, time to go to the museum, go and see Mike, go and see Dave. And because we didn't go to Doncaster Toy Fest in early July, Dave sold them 2 really rare budgie toy tankers from the 60s, and I'm really upset and not happy with that. So obviously, he's in it for the money. But then I guess all dealers are, aren't they? Anyway, so I went over to Mike and I said, right, my loss is your gain. All my money I've got to spend today, I'll spend it with you. Which I did. And he said, well, this isn't exactly a budgie, but it's what the company was before Budgie bought them. And it was a Scam and Highwayman tanker. So even though I'm really, really mad that I haven't got these 2 budgie tankers, because these are really rare nowadays in good condition, and I've wanted the Forden for many, many years, I'm glad I've got something that A, resembles one, and 2, is kind of the same company. So I am really glad about that. I got an airport fire truck. I got a really, really rare little plasticky one from Hong Kong, which Mike brought back many years ago. So apparently it's the only one in the country as well. So happy days. So anyway, we just dropped Grant back off. He got this tin foil, which is something to do with his lights apparently, and then he just bonked me on head with it. I mean, I know that happened 2 years ago, but it's no joke, you know. My head's bloody hurting. Anyway, we might be seeing him on the 30th of September for Newark Truck Fest. We'll have to see. I don't know. But today it just feels like there's been a lot of tension because of the traffic, and it's no good that. And then, as I say, it's been too hot, and have I enjoyed it? No. And another reason why I haven't enjoyed it is because where you stand at the side of the road at Gaydon, there's that long road that goes into the museum car park where the show's held. For some reason, one of the chaps had parked an RF tow truck on that road. So the wagons, instead of going on their side, they had to come on the other side of the road, obviously, to go around it, so they could rev up, but they couldn't go as fast as they could last year or in 2021, so that was disappointing. Plus, just like last year, my favourite spot, so many other people were there. And that's the best spot, to get them coming up the hill with the V8s. So there you go. So now we had to stand by the roundabout, which was quite good. Saw my photographer mate Andy again, and then got SNT and quite a few other beautiful ones coming around the roundabout. But then there was a long queue for the other wagons to get out of the car park. Then I went on the other side of the road, wasn't good because of sun. Then I went on the other side, which weren't good because it's a bend, so you can't really get proper video of them, the, you know, blink and the gone. And then I went up the hill and nearly found myself in a bush full of thorns, so that didn't go down well. So even though I've had quite a few locations, unlike Kelso, it just didn't do it justice. I just feel like I've been there, and I love that show, don't get me wrong, I love that show, and I love chatting to Mike, and I'm glad he signed the magazine, and he's going to put more photos of mine in the magazine next month, which I'm looking forward to, but I just feel like it was a kind of waste of a day. It was just, it's more hassle than it's worth, to be honest. So next year, one or two things is going to happen. Either we're going to have the motorhome, and we're going to stay over, and we're going to go on top of the motorhome to get the wagons as they come by with the tripod and the GoPro on me old cap. Or, if we don't stay over, I'm just not going. I like to see Mike, and I like to buy models off him, but today has just been hassle. I'm knackered, I'm really hot. And as I said, because I've been shooting footage all day, I haven't been taking it in and enjoying it. Plus in the museum it was literally 45 minutes, so you can't just go around and look at the new exhibits. But apart from that, it's been a good day. I've seen some lovely wagons coming down, and apart from that bop on the head, which I am not happy with him about, then things have been good. So Grant got a Scania livestock wagon, which he's wanted for a while. He only bought one, which I was surprised. But it's like he said, he has to save his money if he comes to Newark. But Mike did give me money off, and it was a fair price, you know, with what I've got. Most of them were play one, but I like them like that. You know, they have character, they have history. Don't know where I'm going to put them because I've got no room. Anyway, we have Truckfest Northwest next week where we're staying over, and dealer, I think he's called Tom or Tim, I think it's Tom. He's got an Annan, Corgi 150 scale, which I'm after. And then 2 weeks after that, it's Newark. So I'll go on Dave's stall, and he's got an old DAF, an old bullnose DAF tractor unit. It might be a 55. It's from the 50s. I think it's about 35 quid, but I don't really mind. I'll pay it. You know, it's a one-off, isn't it? But to be honest, I'm not happy that he didn't keep them budgies for me. But I think I know why. I think what happened was that I were meant to go to Doncaster Toy Fair, which was... We didn't end up going because Father was like, oh, don't worry about it, he'll bring them to Gaydon. But I didn't phone him. And the reason why I didn't phone him is I presumed, because he knows I go to Gaydon, he's seen me there twice before, I presumed that he would bring them, he would save them and bring them there. But he didn't. But like I say, at least I've got the scammel anyway to kind of make up for it. But yeah, I've had a disappointing day. It's another hour to get home. Have a good one. Ta-da. And right now, I'm in Stoke.